You, Helen, an old hag now in your late 30s, have fulfilled your purpose. We're getting divorced now.
Oh, well, I'm down, but are you sure?
Trouble busters!
Hey, honey, how long are you gonna laze around? I can't vacuum there, so could you move, please?
What do you want from me, Mom, eh? Let me take it easy on my days off, eh?
Day off my ass. You haven't been working this past while, now have you?
Shit, that's right. I wasn't working. Forgot about that.
What's going on here? So noisy early in the morning, eh?
You're also Henry's father, Hugh. Talk some sense into the son of yours.
Now, what the hell?
Shut up, old hag.
What the hell is wrong with him? The two of them. Am I getting that old? My name is Helen, and I'm a 34-year-old housewife. My husband Hugh, who is 9 years younger than me, whom I married 5 years ago, and Henry, who's now 19 years old, and whom I bore when I was only 16. In a nutshell, our marriage is one with an age difference, and Hugh got himself a stepson. Because Hugh and Henry were close in age, the relationship was more like a senior and a junior than a father and a son. That was fine in itself, but as time passed, their behavior towards me started to take a turn for the worst. In the midst of this unfortunate life full of disrespect, my 35th birthday was right around the corner. I was about to prepare dinner as usual when...
Hey, Helen, it's your birthday today, isn't it? We'll prepare dinner tonight so you don't have to do anything.
For real, Mom. You let us spoil you and just relax and watch some TV, maybe.
I was honestly surprised. For the past few years, these two pricks have been ignoring my birthday because they, quote, just couldn't celebrate as I got older. Ha ha ha. So I never expected them to say anything like this on this occasion.
Aw, why are you crying, Helen?
Sorry, I'm just so happy.
Took a lot of effort on your part, Helen. Thanks for everything.
Thanks a whole lot for all your hard work, Mom.
Thanks for everything? All my hard work? Why does it sound like it's all part of the past?
Go on now, blow out the candles.
Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1. And there we go. Your work here is done.
What?
You, Helen, an old hag now in your late 30s, have fulfilled your purpose. We're getting divorced now.
Divorced? What do you mean?
Did you really think that maybe we would celebrate your birthday today?
What? Aren't you, though?
No, we're frickin' not. I thought we told you every time. We just cannot celebrate as you get frickin' older.
Then what is all this about?
The dinner to celebrate divorce and separation.
Separation?
Yep. You just eat to your heart's content the food we have prepared with lots of love. And when you're satisfied, I want you to sign this.
I'm so sad to think this will be the last time, Mommy.
Huh? You even went and prepared the divorce documents? Well, I'm down, but are you sure?
Of frickin' course. I'm not interested in old hags.
Old. Do you remember anything, Hugh? I asked you when you proposed to me, didn't I? I asked if you could love a woman 10 years older than you forever.
But at that time, you were only 29 years old and still in your 20s, Helen. You were like the beautiful older sister everyone wanted to be with. But you turned 30 the very next year, so I feel like I've been deceived a little.
You can't even do arithmetic calculations?
I'd also decided from the beginning that I wouldn't go out with you and errands anymore once you turned 35.
Why?
Because if you round it up, you're literally 40. For real, disgusting.
Anyway, we like younger girls, so we don't need women around 40. We're divorcing. Eat that up and get the hell out.
Bastards! Henry was a very kind child who cared deeply for me, his mother. However, when I married Hugh, he changed for the worse. The two hit it off because they're close in age, and as a result, Henry's values were drawn towards those of Hugh's. The bond I had worked so hard to create with my son all these years. The ideal family image I had longed for my whole life, completely obliterated by the same man I fell in love with. I felt a sense of despair, fury, and of complete and utter melancholy. At that instance, however, I suddenly remembered something particular. What I remembered were the words of my late mother when she discovered I was pregnant with Henry. Helen, sweetheart, age doesn't matter. What matters is that you become a great mother to your son. If you do that, your child will grow up fine. Although she was a single parent, I deeply respected my mother for her strong and courageous demeanor. Believing in her words, I never once complained in front of Henry, nor did I waver in cheerful and courageous demeanor. But in the end, my efforts were meaningless and insignificant. Goodbye, Henry, my sweetheart. I'll make sure that both you and Hugh receive the iron fist of justice. Unforgivable. Troublebusters initiate.
Hurry on now, finish up your last supper, then pack up your shit and leave.
Bon appetit. I silently ate all of the hors d'oeuvres and everything else on the table and devoured the cake as well. It was as though I was in the finals of one of those eating contests you see on TV.
Oh, dang. Does being around 40-year-old people have an increased appetite or something?
I think it's understandable that people will inevitably go that way because they won't be seen as a woman anymore.
That was so good. I'm so full.
Wow, you almost ate everything by yourself.
I guess you're aiming for the position of a mature female eating champion after you divorce.
Seriously? Damn, I should ask for her signature. Nay?
What a great idea! A mature female gluttonous athlete. That's the best joke I've heard from you stupid pricks. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. I'm gonna pee.
Now, what the hell? Frickin' disgusting. Have you finally gone crazy?
You can't see me as a woman anymore. I'm just an old hag. You sure got some freaking guts to belittle people like that, guys.
I'm not lying, though. I just can't lie.
You just can't lie? Well said, well said.
What's wrong with you?
So anyway, I was wondering when to say it myself, but I never expected you guys to bring up the topic of divorce. But this is perfect. It's more convenient for me.
Huh? More convenient? What are you on about now?
You two are freaking dead to me. As you wish, I shall divorce you, Hugh Jackson.
Huh? As you wish? Bruh, no way she says that in an overwhelmingly disadvantageous situation. A sore loser, are we, mommy?
Ah, I get it. Because you can't beat young, lively girls, you boast a strong, proud demeanor right now.
Go on, let it all out. You'll be able to say such things for now anyways. Once I said so, I proceeded to call someone. Oh, hello? The divorce has been finalized. This was an unexpected turn of events, but we'll carry out the plan. Understood, ma'am. Why, I'm heading to your residence as we speak.
Who the frick did you contact?
That's something to look forward to when she arrives. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Who the hell is this?
Forgive me for my rudeness. Here's my business card.
Melanie Thompson, representative of Thompson Law Firm. Law Firm!
Pleased to meet you, gentlemen. My name is Melanie, and I was hired to be the lawyer overseeing Miss Helen Jackson's request for divorce.
How did you get a lawyer so frickin' quickly?
I was thinking about divorcing you before you ever did, bucko, but I was hesitant because I didn't want to abandon my family. I believed that you would change. Such a shame.
Well then, isn't it unanimous then? If so, we could have just arranged stuff quickly. Literally a cup of coffee later, everything would be decided. There was no need to hire a lawyer, Helen.
Both of you are quite, ignorant, I see. Do you really not understand why Helen hired a lawyer at all?
Huh? Why did she hire a lawyer?
To ensure that the divorce goes smoothly without causing any upheaval, right?
Hey, Hugh, you seriously thought I hadn't noticed?
Huh? What do you mean?
Miss Thompson, if you would be so kind. And for, ma'am?
But that's... When did you...
Huh? What's this? What's on the iPad? Wait, what? What the hell is this?
There shown on the iPad were several videos of my husband, Hugh Jackson, going on a date with a young woman in her 20s, holding hands and enjoying shopping clothes.
Hey, hold up. When did you manage to catch such a bombshell, bro? No fair, dude.
She told me she was thinking of marrying me once my divorce with Helen was finalized.
What the hell, Hugh? Does that mean you're divorcing me because you want to marry that girl?
I couldn't help myself, Helen. There was no way a guy in his prime like me could refuse when such an attractive girl asks you to marry her. Right, Henry, buddy? As a guy like me, what do you think?
Well, I can't refuse it for sure.
You pieces of shit. Looks like there's no room for forgiveness. On to business. Miss Thompson, please proceed. And for, ma'am. I believe demands for $20,000 in alimony are in order, Mr. Jackson. Additionally, demands for another $10,000 due to psychological trauma resulting from verbal harassment will also be issued. In total, demands of $30,000 will be heading your way, Mr. Jackson.
$30,000? Oh, wait a minute. I understand the alimony for adultery. I accept that. What the frick you mean by verbal harassment? When the hell did I cause psychological trauma?
Huh? You mean to tell me you were never aware of it? This is a textbook example of how the perpetrators are often not aware of what they've done. Shameful indeed. I can't believe it.
Dad, being verbally harassing? How? When?
You too, eh?
Even if that's the case, where's the evidence that I was harassing you?
That's right. There's no way that verbal harassment will remain as evidence. Even if you sue, I'm sure Dad here would win that case.
That's not necessarily true, gentlemen. Have a listen to this.
That's an audio recorder.
Let us be silent now and listen to the evidence. Click. The recorder perfectly captured many moments of verbal harassment from Hugh and Henry.
What the? Does that mean that I am also one of the perpetrators?
Obviously, this is an admirable example of verbal abuse and is important evidence to prove verbal harassment and the resulting psychological trauma. This is so unbearable to listen to. This is an unforgivable act and you are guilty of the same thing.
But this is just a joke. Terms of endearment, expressions of love. You're so cute that we always want to tease you, Helen.
Yeah, that's right, Mom. There's no way I could seriously say anything bad about you. Come on, Mom. It's me. You can't take a harmless joke from your darling son no more.
But seriously, I've never thought you would take these jokes to heart, Helen. I understand now. I promise I won't say anything hurtful from now on.
I'm also repenting my actions, Mom. Let's go shopping together again, just like we used to.
That's right. Or better yet, how about we go on a trip as a family for the first time in a while,
Great idea, bro. That would be awesome. Mom, where do you want to go?
So as you can see, Miss Thompson, our problems are already solved. We're all fine. Could you please leave to our familial peace now?
Hold on. I'm sure the alimony bill was in my bag. Oh no, I left it in my car. I'll go get it now. No one move a muscle until I return.
She hasn't heard anything. Literally nothing.
I'll have you know I have zero intention of returning to you guys as my family now. Thanks so much for taking the trouble to prepare the divorce documents. I'll be kind enough to sign it for you and I'll leave the rest to Miss Thompson here. Well then, good day to you.
Mom, wait a minute.
What?
I'm still a minor. You know, I haven't found a job yet, and...
So what?
You'll send me some money, right? About $500 a month, just like before?
Henry, you don't know?
No, about what?
As of April 1st, 2022, the law changed, and 18-year-olds are now treated as adults.
What? Is that so? Wait, does that mean...
I have no obligation to send you any money. Why aren't you freaking working, you good-for-nothing son of a bitch?
Hell no! Because then my life plan of happy leisure will all be over. Please, Mom, I don't want to work just yet. It's only $500. Can't you do something?
There's no way to redeem him, I'm afraid. Indeed. I'm so tired of all of this. Let's go, Miss Thompson. Of course, ma'am. I'll contact both of you again in due time.
Helen!
Mom, wait!
Well, that was refreshing. It feels like thousands of anvils on my shoulders have already been taken away. Thank you very much, Miss Thompson. Oh, please, ma'am. I only did what I had to do, but we're not done yet. I agree. Enjoy life while you can, dimwits. This punishment is not all that's waiting for you. Troublebusters, resurgence is still at large. I'll make you regret chastising a woman approaching 40. After the divorce, I worked as a clerk at Miss Thompson's office per her request. Yes, sir. Melanie herself will contact you when she returns from some business elsewhere. Let's do our best together. Melanie, dear, we have another request. Woohoo! This is the 5th one this month. I'm confident as a lawyer, but I'm not very good at talking to people in general, much less sales, so I always end up giving away free consultation sessions. But you're a huge help to me, Helen. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, and I'll fully back you up, dear, so please rest assured and focus up on the upcoming trial. You have no idea how much that means to me. Much gratitude to you, ma'am. The next moment, however, I heard a commotion outside the office, and then... Hugh? What are you doing here? Before me stood a bearded man with a shabby appearance. However, it was unmistakably Hugh Jackson, whom I divorced 3 years prior.
I finally found you. I never thought you would work for this law firm.
What's going on? It looks like it's getting pretty rough for you.
Please, Helen, I am begging you. Please lend me some money. If this keeps up, I'll be in serious trouble.
What's wrong?
So, listen.
According to Hugh, the story goes that right after the divorce was finalized 3 years ago, he married his cheating partner, whose name turned out to be Dahlia. But it seems that the woman was quite a spendthrift, and unbeknownst to Hugh, made hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt to shady gangs under his name. And now, please help me, I'm facing severe enforcement action, is what he came to tell me. It's a completely selfish and convenient turn of events, isn't it?
Shut up! Nosy bodies can stay out of this!
Oh, you're still such a pathetic man, aren't you? Well, as I expected, to be honest.
As I expected? What do you mean?
Everything began some 3 years ago when I sent my trusty detective to investigate your affair with Dahlia. Reports came back that her behavior was very suspicious. Very suspicious.
Behavior? Suspicious?
Indeed, then a shocking truth was discovered.
What is it? Enough with the suspense. Just tell me!
It turns out Dahlia was having another affair with another man who also seemed to be her lover.
What the hell?
That's not the end of the story, Hugh. Here's where it gets really dangerous.
Dangerous? What is?
The other lover of hers was a well-known black market con man in the area.
Black market conman? No way. The name of this organization can't be...
TB Finances, my good sir.
No shot. That's the gang that's knocking on my door right now. That means this is, in a word...
A honey trap.
That can't be true. Does that mean Dahlia approached me with that purpose from the beginning?
Young, attractive girls are so scary.
Shut up! She herself told me that men aren't about money. I believed her.
A lie through and through, buddy. And by the way, what happened to Costello, Abbott?
Henry. After the divorce, he started working part-time at a convenience store, and he's dating an 18-year-old female college student he met there.
Is that so? You see, just by working hard, you'll have some good encounters.
No, I'm not done yet.
As it turned out, the girl was the ultimate epitome of clingy neediness. And as soon as Henry started dating her, her jealous, domineering nature was soon revealed. Henry, who began to even feel scared of how she was, couldn't bear it anymore and broke up with her. Immediately, the girl evolved into a stalker. It seems that Henry, sensing that his safety was in danger, left the house without telling anyone except Hugh. Let me tell you this. You and I became complete strangers 3 years ago. I have no obligation to help you, so please go home.
Please don't say that. I'm begging you. Please.
By the way, how much debt do you have?
$40,000.
$40,000? Well, it's black market money, so if you think about it, it's as a bank without any upper limit, it's possible. But that's still a gargantuan amount.
Wait a minute. Yes, you're a lawyer, right? I'm begging you. Please defend me. A lawyer can make black market debts zilch, right?
If you want it to be a professional partnership, I don't mind.
For real?
But the starting fee is $3,000. Think you can pay up?
Impossible, obviously. Could you do it for free, maybe?
Since this is not a charity project, I respectfully decline your request.
No, please. Helen, please. Please help me with the angelic kindness of our past. Don't. Me. Please.
Seems like your business is done here, so get the hell out of here or I'll call the police.
What can I do now?
After that, Hugh demanded a divorce out of his partner. In that case, he was told that she would have to pay $30,000 in compensation. And without being able to get a divorce, he was stuck paying interest on the ever-increasing amount of black market debt. As for Henry...
It's been a week since I moved here, and I feel like I've finally gotten away from that bitch. She was a really toxic woman, though. From now on, I will only date older women. Who could that be? Dad? But it can't be. He's being chased by black market debt collectors 24/7. He has no time to come here. No, stop it. Who the frick is it?
Mr. Henry Jackson, I found you. Meanwhile, as I studied law, I was supporting Melanie close to perfectly as her personal assistant. This particular trial came to a good verdict. All of this is because you provide solid support to my clients, Helen. Thank you so much. Oh no, all I do is listen to the stories of those who are worried and convey that information to you, Melanie. You're so cute when you're modest. All right then, I'm gonna do great in this trial too. For real, if we work together in solidarity, there's nothing to fear. All evil shall receive their judgment. Troublebusters.